January 1, 2023. Wow. 4 more months and it's election time, folks. And these group of people who've been indexed have done their best to really fuck our elections up. To really keep us all confused. Just with the fact that denvergov.org is operating as a Denver government organization and not denver.gov. That should be every IT person's in all of Denver should be asking Denver why they're not like what Colorado finally had to realize they needed to do. So when I'm mayor, we're going to get rid of the denvergov.org and all their manipulated ways, and we're going to go to denver.gov. And when you see what denver.gov is, we're going to get so much money. I know what to do. See, these people don't because they don't know how to talk about it. They don't even know. And so when you got people talking about coming up with some kind of AI mayor bots and they're running for city council, you got to flush these jokers to the toilet, the digital toilet. And see, what happens is I already knew that people weren't going to do that. I already knew what people were going to come out because we saw the algorithms right after the election and then all through the 4 years. That's why you see what you see now. That's 2023 Kelly Brough. My name ain't even up there, folks. We call her a dead tuna in the digital world. She's a dead tuna, man. She don't even know it. And when you think about the Denver Post that put her up there on the 15th and they all bloviated about how she worked at the Denver Chamber of Commerce, but she was either resigned or was fired, but she was making $474,000 and people started talking about it. So then Janine Davidson over there at Metropolitan State University and that whole bunch, the directors and all the node connected 5013Cs, they're all indexed. That's how fucking stupid these people are. And I'm really glad because I really don't like the way they treat me and other people that want to come in and talk about things. And they think they can just close their doors when I've just fucking pulled all their pants down up over their head. At the same time, figure that one out. Figure out what I just said. But in the digital world, man, it's all simulated. Everything's now pattern matched to our voices. Pattern matched to everything we've ever done on the internet. And if you're on a list, you're in a cloud. You're in a data storage lake somewhere, far off into the world of where, who knows, somewhere far. Huge concrete platforms that store all of the information that we need, highly protected. And I already knew all of this, folks. That's why you see mayor for Denver, or excuse me, I see that's my dyslexia. I saw 4, and there ain't even an R there, but the R was carried from Denver, and it brought it over, because that's what I saw. And so when people make fun of me when I talk in that, what they do is they're making fun of people that are disabled. And just because you can't see my disability don't mean I'm disabled, but I don't talk about it. But sometimes it needs to be talked about because there's a lot of people getting punished because they're highly ADHD and they forget going to appointments, their doctors, the judges, everything, and nobody cares. And they try, no matter how they try, no matter how much they try to get on their appointments on time, they always miss it. Just you can set up all the alarms. You could be driving down to your appointment and all of a sudden something catches your eye. Next thing you know, you're sitting there talking to somebody in a freaking pet store. And I don't know how that happens. But being a mayor, I'm going to have handlers. They're going to make sure in some of my content that when it's writing to the city, it's going to be all proofread and everything's going to be good and we're going to get good grammar people making great speeches and I'm going to write them, but they're going to fix them. They're going to season them. They're going to make me better. Because no matter what, whenever I write just out in the open like I will as an organic mayor, I'm organic, and every mayor that comes in will be organic, and every city council will be organic, and I've already built their platforms as well, folks. I already did it. Because when you know how to do things, when it's only $1 a month, you can do a lot of things at $1 a month. And since I don't have to hire anybody, it makes me a super administrator over Kelly. And so Kelly's at the top of the rung with the Denver Post, because the Denver Post has been doing their best to bullshit Denver to keep us fucking going backwards. What? I don't give a fuck. Denver Post does not control the city and county of Denver. We control the Denver Post, and I'm showing you right now that their control is almost going to get sucked out to the dark web. And they all had a fucking chance. When they seen me coming, I seen some of them pussy men hiding their little penises between their legs and scaling off. Doesn't matter what color they are. They all did it. All of them in the Denver Post, especially the little writers that went off and formed their Colorado Sun with donations, and they're still getting donations as a 501c. But when you look at all their social channels, there's nothing nonpartisan about them. Everything they do. But they've been doing it for so long that they're blinded by the authority and power of artificial intelligence to destroy their whole entire fucking careers. Glory be to God. Hear me? I mean, that's just beautiful. And so they can take all their fucking diplomas and all their accolades and all their bullshit. Because I don't have any of that. I don't even have a high school diploma. But I battled up all the way to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. I go to the court and I do everything that I'm supposed to do as an American citizen without taking law into my own hands. And I've been called some bad things. I've been accused of some really bad things. And I am just sick of all these fucking things. And so instead of losing my freedom, I just started talking to people. And I started telling them my problem with my family and how they took my kids away and accused me of shit I didn't even do. And nobody was there to save me. And it's like, well, fuck. Well, why would they do that? Because they're following the last people that did it and the people that did it before them. Because this is what those kind of people do if you're trying to make a life for yourself. But if I was just going to be one of them 10 people, smoking all them drugs, getting all my money for free, panhandling, shitting in the streets so that it runs down into our drinking water. But it doesn't matter because our drinking water, our wastewater is our drinking water anyways, and we don't know if the bottled water is coming out of the faucet and they're just putting some whoop-de-woo label on it. We're going to find out, folks, because that's the kind of mayor I am. We're going to create residual income every time a corporation fucks up. They're going to give us money. So like all the spam calls did these people create the spam calls that made us have to get spam apps? Wrong answer. Someone's going to pay. All these public and all these other apps that come and advertise financial to give financial advice or look for or talk about investments, you ain't going to be able to advertise here because you're taking money out of the people that went to school to get their Series 6, Series 7. And so we need to let our children know early on, and this is what Denver public schools don't do, because they're all manipulating our children's mind, and now our children are waking up. From 10 years ago, those kids were 8. They watched us all go through strike after strike. Poor teachers, the unions are going on strike because the teachers, yet they don't have any assistants. When I went to school, my teachers had 2 assistants. 2. Some of these teachers have 0. They got full classes with kids talking to their teachers like they're watching fucking South Park. That would end. See, they don't care. They want that. They want to do that. They keep everything fucked up, man. Let's not fix nothing. Let's not go to the source. Fuck these people. Keep running. Hurry up, man. Keep running, man. They're almost on us. Just throw something at them, man. Keep running. That's what we're going to do. Just keep running. And Kelly is about to take that outdated face of hers and is going to smash into a digital wall into fucking so many pixels they're not even going to be able to tell. It'll just be shattered light. And so now what'll happen is, see, you see the map where it says Denver, Lakewood, Boulder, Aurora, Littleton? Because we're not going to be listening to Dr. Cog, okay? Those people are worthless. And I say that truthfully, unequivocally. They can all kiss my ass. We don't need them either, folks. We own city and county of Denver.us. It's going to be the most powerful non-political platform. It'll be run by the city and county of Denver or denvergov.org as the oversight, and everything government. And then we're going to have city and county of Denver.com, which artificial intelligence, there's another new voice, another new person. It just coughed out because it doesn't look like Mayor Hancock smart enough to become the president and CEO of City and County of Denver LLC, because they got other things on their minds right now. And it's funny because now judges, everybody's starting to fuck Paul Lopez, all you people on the ballot committee. I'm telling you, man, I don't need to be mayor to put you asses in jail, and I'm trying. So everyone you conspire to, all the people you talk to, all your emails, guess what? You're being indexed. You can't hide it. There's nowhere you're going to be able to go, because you'd have to be fucking doing smoke signals. I told you I was going to tie you all up digitally a long time ago, and some of you laughed at me. Some of you tried to be my friends, like Ian Tafoya. And see, I unequivocally, you want to talk about cancel? I don't cancel you. I just send you into the dark fucking web. So we'll see how Waterboy does fucking cleaning up the water and that, because when people find out that his whole fucking shit is from stealing the ideas, and he's just able to have Lisa Calderon and all the people on the committee of the, see, it doesn't go, you don't have to go too far when you look at the committees. And see, artificial intelligence just needs one name, and then bam, cross-reference those names, cross-reference those groups, League of Women Voters, all the contacts in their phones, all the contacts in their emails, years and years, and they could all go right now and throw everything away and try to get rid of it. It's too late. They should have done it fucking 5 years ago, but even then it would have been too late. So they should have really done it, maybe never done it. Because if you're a person that's on a list, if you have an FBI jacket, you have a Homeland Security jacket, or you got local law enforcement jackets. If you've got, ask people what that is. I can't tell you. I got a lot of jackets, folks. My jackets are ones that I created myself and ones that they've created for me. Because I knew that the battle of my life is about to come. And I don't care, because I already lost everything. And I swore I would never let anybody ever take their kids. I'm not going to let somebody that doesn't have any kids tell me what's best for my children. And that's where Denver is. They destroy fucking families. Monica Jackson, you piece of shit. Denver Health and Human Services. The city attorney's office. Do you want to know why Kirsten Bronson quit? She resigned, folks. And then they put some other chick in there that lives in Inglewood. So we have all these people running our cities that don't even live in the city of Denver. So they take all that money that they make in their paychecks and spend it in another city. This is why Denver don't have no fucking money. And we listen to girls like Kelly coming in thinking she's this Kelly from back then, where she could just swindle and talk her shit, and they hire her, and then all the people do the work, and she gets the glory. It's like, she didn't even do shit. We were already functioning before she even fucking got here, and she really didn't do anything but try to get more people when she put on a red lipstick and she did those high-pressured parties to get new members. And when you think she makes $474,000, man, I just want to tell her to go fuck herself. That's the kind of mayor I am, man. I'm not here to be no one's friend. I'm here to be held accountable. So if I fuck up, you guys can throw stones at me at the middle of the square at Civic Park. I would deserve it. But I'm smarter than that. And that mayor of Denver and the knowledge panel on the side, that's called the knowledge panel. So many people have tried to go and own it, put their name on it. That's the biggest mistake you can do. Is try to go put your name on some. Do you own this? And you ask to, and it asks you to ask if you can own it, control it. That'd be, and there's people that do it because they do it to me. And once they get caught, they're fucked. You won't ever see them on the internet again. They'll never be on the internet. So anybody that tries that, there's a reason why that's there. Suggest an edit or own the business. That's artificial intelligence giving you an opportunity to either do the good thing, bad thing, or nothing at all. And that's what artificial intelligence does. So when you think about Kelly and all the events and everything she talks about, and the future, and the promises, it's all my content. No matter if she saw my content, all her handlers saw my content, or even if she didn't see the content and she's just making all these promises, the thing is I already built it. Because it's not rocket science to figure out what's wrong with Denver. But when you're a chick like Kelly trying to brag like she's done something good for Hickenlooper and she was bringing in $100 million deficits and she don't even talk about it, that's why you won't see a debate. Because I'll crush her ass, man, in front of everybody. I'm not there to be no one's friend. I'm not fucking diplomatic one bit, man. When I'm mayor, I'll be diplomatic. I'll be kind. I'll be gentle. And I'll do what I'm told. Period. But I'm gonna do what I'm told when my neighbor calls me and tells me this is what's happening, G, and I'm pissed. I'll fix it. Oh, people ain't fixing. Oh, landlords aren't fixing properties. Boom. And see, what people don't know, when you go to metahumanman.com, see, I don't talk about all the things I can do because you wouldn't believe it. But go there. We have a police. It's called a new police force that we're having. It's civilian ran. We're going to certify our sheriffs. Our sheriffs are going to make arrests. I will not be a mayor that I hear some fucking criminals say, "Oh, them sheriffs there, they can't even arrest, man. They got to call Denver Po-Po to fuck come in and make arrests at the jails." Fuck that. Ain't happening. Fuck you. Ain't happening. Is that tough enough for you? You'll be laughing at that shit. I had some guy tell me just like that, man. He had these tattoos of tears on his thing. I said, "Damn, dude, did you kill somebody?" "Oh, no, dude, I just put that on there and make people think they did. You know, when you try to act tough and shit." "Oh, so you're really not a tough guy?" "Oh, not really, man. I just act tough." So you act tough, people don't fuck up, and then you stay away from the people that are tough, and then you know how to play the game, you know? Yeah, I hear you, brother. But I am tough. And I never killed anybody because I'm going to heaven. Now, if I didn't think I was going to go to heaven, maybe that might be a different story. But for right now, there will be no dueling in 2023. I can guarantee that. But, you know, boys right now are starting to do fist fighting again, man. They watch that Boys in the Hood and say, "Fuck, I ain't killing no gangbanger. Fuck that. No way, man. I'm not going to put his mom through fucking torment and then have him kill me and put my mom through torment for the rest of her fucking life." So that's why gangbangers, man, the OGs back then got shut up because they didn't want to tell anybody because they wanted these bangers to keep feeding the fucking shit in our city streets. Okay? I mean, there was a reason why Cyrus got murdered, man. Anybody knows what that means. But Denver's all one, man. We are all one. Shut the fucking lights off and let's talk in a room. You'll be surprised how our souls will just light up in a room and you'll be seeing a glow like you've never fucking seen before, but you've never done it. So you don't know, but I'm going to show you all. I'm going to show you the power of our souls. This ain't got nothing to do with religion, folks. Got nothing to do with politics. It's got to do with the human energy and what we can create with our minds and our voices. God, hear us roar in a non-political, non-governmental, non-religion governmental platform. Doesn't mean you can't have religion. Doesn't mean you can have politics. It's just that when you come talk to us, unless you're being persecuted, unless you're being something, then we can't help you. That's what they have those organizations for. But if you're being discriminated against, if you're being bullied, if you're whatever, you get to call this number. You get to call that number. Look at that, 877-7888, man. That's a powerful number, folks. Powerful. That's the number's going to go on forever. We got a thing called so it's disconnected or it doesn't take. I don't know what message is on that phone number right now. But the fact is, we own it. We keep everything as cheap as we can possibly keep it. We have to make sure we have more money coming in. We have to make sure we have more money coming in and going out. And when you're operating off $1 a month, it's a beautiful thing. And all the volunteers that want to come and join and talk, and they know they can't. Because we don't want to fluff people. We don't want to take addicts away from one drug and make them get hooked up on our drug. We want them to come voluntarily. You want to give money, go ahead, but you ain't going to find nowhere to give because I don't take it. That fair election was bullshit. You look, already you can tell the top 3 women got all the money because they've already started the conversation about being bloviating. This is why we lost the World Cup to people, because of bloviating, talking about the wrong football. Kansas City got it. See, when you're a winning city, everything's going to go towards you. And when you're a fucked up city and you're an illegitimate city, then you don't get nothing. You could lose all your sports franchise teams. You could lose everything. And they'll give it to another city that's 700,000 people, and they'll have the new. All the sports teams that Denver have could be moving to Colorado Springs. The Colorado Spring Broncos. Don't set yourself short, folks. You don't know. I know these things because this is what I do for a living. This is what I bring to the table as mayor. And the best thing is, we're going to take me, all right, Mr. fucking idiot. And I understand now why my dad called me an idiot. But it wasn't because I tried to be. It's because I was ADHD. When he told me, hey, son, are you listening to me? Yeah, I want you to go take out the garbage, okay? Now, I know you say, I want you to listen to me. For some reason, you tell me yes, but you walk away and it don't get done. And so a couple of times my dad said, let's go take the garbage out, son. All right, Pop. He's like, how come you can take the garbage out with me, but when I ask you to take the garbage out, you don't do it? You don't do it because you want to take it out with me? Yeah, okay, Dad, if that's what you think. Do you think I'd rather not take the garbage out and get yelled at with a drill sergeant voice like my dad had? I would rather him beat me than to hear my dad yell. The whole neighborhood could hear my dad yell, and he knew it. He didn't have to hit me, even though he did a couple times, but that's because he didn't understand chronic ADHD. He's like, son, how many times I gotta tell you to do this? I don't understand. And why is your blanket's always on the floor in the morning? I don't get it. You're starting to piss me off. Oh, Dad, I think you need to go take a post-traumatic stress pill because this bed thing really fucking you up, Dad. I have not restless leg, just restless body. My shit flies off. Ask girls. I've kicked them. I pushed them off the bed. And I've had girls push me off the bed and kick me and punch me when they're sleeping, man. They're wild chicks. Wild chicks do wild things, man. Wild boys do wild things. That's why we're called wild. That's why I'm a native. Central American native. I know what that means now. That's why we're natives, man. We're organic. And Kelly is an institutionalized, commercialized democracy slut that tried to pull off the biggest fucking lie. August 15th, it all came out when she made her announcement that she was the chief strategy officer for Metropolitan State University, and it was all chumped up, and She only spent 7 months there. Even if she did work there, what did she do? They could all talk. I want to see the plan. Let's see the 230 plan. See, but they've already fixed it. Now they can come up with anything. No one's going to read it. And they just say, yeah, here it is. Here's the plan, but you can't read it because it's property of the school. Yeah, all right. Well, can you read what I just showing you right here? Kelly Brough is washed up. If she's elected mayor, she will be leading a city that is illegitimate. And all her red lipstick and all her bullshit fucking stories, and she's gonna need a fucking snow truck to bail her out of this one. And all the people that are connected, and oh my god. I warned you. I did. I truly warned you. No, seriously. Don't look away. Are you gonna believe what I tell you? Or are you gonna believe what I see? Or are you gonna believe what you see, or believe what I tell you? What is it gonna be, huh? You know what that is? That's where we are now, folks. That's my Bible. I got the best Bible in the world. I could spin any preacher. I could go battle one-on-one, but it wouldn't come out the way they want it. And I guarantee you I'd make that serpent come out of them. But they don't have no serpents because they live in $10 million homes.